be a bit of a mishmash, because I've recorded some over like several weeks, so I just need to try and catch up on some filming. So let's crack on and have a look what I've been up to since I've put the sheet on the polytunnel. Okay, just gonna have a go planting the tomatoes in the tunnel. So I'm using halos this side because I've got quite a few halos, and these are your flower buckets from the supermarkets with the bottoms cut out, and I'm going to be using the string method. So tied up the top all the way down and onto there. So right, I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I've put a piece of cardboard around there to stop all the compost going in the halo. I think Muddy Boots done that last time, so pinched his idea. Saves a lot of work. Right, so these ones are sun gold. I've been growing these in the 15 cell tray, and as you can see they're a bit lanky. So all you need to do, I'll put that into the bottom and just wrap the string around a couple of times and bind it around the plant, and I'll give it a bit of mycorrhizal. Carefully bring up your halo, twist it, hey presto. Right, I put a few 6x pellets in the bottom of the pot. So the variety in this one is Costaluto, like an Italian variety, but as you can see I've neglected them a bit and they've gone a bit lanky. They wanted repotting up, but they'll soon come back, I hope. Cruelty to them. So all I've done is push this into the bottom of the pot to when it touches the soil, so the string's sort of tight and keeping like that. Wrap it round a couple of times. And round the pole, the stem. Right, and I'll give them a bit of mycorrhizal on these as well. What I'm using is Bathgate's multi-purpose compost with added John in it, and it's some lovely tack. If you can see, it's got added perlite, but in a garden centre, which one is it? British Garden Centres, it's 3 for £12. They're 50 litre bags, but it's a nice compost. Right, that's all I'm doing. Right, I'm going to crack on and do the rest and I'll bring you back. Okay, so we've got them all planted now. Thank God for that. So these 2 rows, halfway up, I've split them in. I've got 10 varieties in here. So halfway up, roughly, goes to another variety each row. So they all look a bit spindly. So they all look a bit lanky and spindly and a bit yellow. But these have been in a week before, they were dead the same. Now greening up and bushing up on the top. There we go. So roughly I've got 125. And these are in my homemade wicking beds. You see, I'll fill them up with water in there. And I've got capillary matting in there. And then you should never have to water them, only try and feed them on the top. So there we go, all done. Just preparing my bed for my brassicas. So first thing I'm going to be putting in is sprouts. These wanted to go out a few weeks ago, so just the old compost is lacking in nutrients, so I'll just show you what I'm going to be planting. So that one there, number 22, is Crispus sprouts. Those are Clapton cauliflowers, I think. And these are Brody. So I'm going to crack on and plant these. I'll just show you quick what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to dig a hole. I've well manured this ground over the autumn. There we go. So I should just drop down there and I'll just give them a good firming in. Right, so these are 2 rows of sprouts. Just 3 short in that row and 1 on that row. So I'll see if I can find some more. And I've got a row of Clapton cauliflower. And these were some cauliflowers I had off Joe. I think they're called all year round. I've never rated them. But there you are. That's how big they are. And there's my thumbnail. They can come out. Right, I've got a lot more brassicas to plant and then getting a bit behind. So I need to weed all this because I only finished the brassica cage, moving it the weekend. So it's all up and ready. So just need to tidy this lot out. And also there's loads of stingers there, so I might put some rubber gloves on and I'll pull them out and I think I might put them in a tank of water, see if I can make some fertiliser out of it, like liquid feed. So that'd be like, I think the stingers are high in nitrogen. So there we go. Just going to plant my bulb onions. These wanted to probably go in a month ago. Bit cruelty to them, but we've got our Robinson's Mammoth Improved. These are Calce. So these are Red Mammoth Improved, and the others are Tough Ball. As you can see, there's plenty of little onions on them. As I say, they wanted to go out a month ago at least. They'd have been a lot better out in the ground, but I'm having it now. Right, let's crack on and show you what I'm going to do. Right, I'll put the rows a foot apart that way, and they're probably 7 inches apart that way. Probably could have done with a bit more. Right, so just going to dig the hole. They've got a good root system on them. I'm just going to give them a dusting and mycorrhizal, and I'll probably wear it as well. I'm planting these in my raised no dig beds. Right, you get the gist of what I'm doing. I'll bring you back in a bit, show you what I've done. So there we go. We've got 3 rows of Calce, 2 rows of Mammoth White Improved, but I was one space short, so I put a red Mammoth in there. I've got 1 row of red Mammoth there. So I've got 3 rows of Tough Ball, and I've got another red onion in there because I was 1 short on that row. So right, there we go. I'll give them a water and I'm going to give them another, but I'm going to drop the nets down on the side because it's a bit windy, and it'll cut down a bit of the wind, stop it knocking them over. So this is debris netting I've got on here, but I am going to put some veggie mesh on, or Enviromesh stuff. It's not Enviromesh, it's off Keith Morgan Easy Nets. So I'll show you when I put that on later on. I'm going to try and do it this weekend, but this will do for now. Okay, I'm just planting a few. These are dried flowers. This one's Helichrysum and the other one's Status. So, but they wanted going out a few weeks ago. I got behind with all my planting. I've still got loads to get out. So that's going to be it for this one. We'll catch you all again soon, so ta-da for now.